Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're dropping some serious knowledge, so let's dive right in. In the dimly lit room, the alarm blares, but it's drowned out by the soft snores of a man who's still asleep. He hits the snooze button and pulls the covers over his head. His eyes are hidden beneath the sheet, but they hold the flicker of fear as he knows what awaits him once he faces the day. There's a version of you that you don't talk about. He doesn't grind. He doesn't chase purpose. He drifts. And every time you take the easy road, you breathe life into him again. He drags himself out of bed and shuffles to the couch. With a flick of his wrist, he opens the fridge, grabs a beer, and takes a swig. The taste of hops and malt does little to ease the tension coiling in his gut. In the blink of an eye, his mind flashes back to moments of defeat, of rejection, and heartbreak. Each memory, a fresh wound that refuses to heal. He winces at the sudden onslaught of emotions and quickly pushes them away, burying himself deeper into the couch cushions. You know him. He's weak. He's comfortable. He chooses what feels good over what matters. He blames the world, avoids responsibility, and hides from pain. He picks up his phone and scrolls aimlessly, seeking solace in the digital abyss. He's surrounded by the ghosts of his past, of dreams deferred and potential unrealized. He's trapped in a cycle of complacency, a prisoner of his own making. As the minutes tick by, his resolve weakens. He lets out a heavy sigh, defeated by the invisible chains that bind him to this life of mediocrity. And then suddenly, like a bolt of lightning splitting the sky, he sees it, the dark reflection staring back at him from the mirror. It's the embodiment of everything he fears. Heavier, more tired, more defeated. It's the man he's avoiding becoming. In the stark light of day, he realizes the urgency of his situation. He can't outrun himself forever. The clock is ticking and time is slipping through his fingers like sand. With trembling hands, he dials a number, hoping for a lifeline, someone to pull him out of this abyss. But deep down, he knows the responsibility to save himself ultimately lies within him. But even as he grapples with his demons, another version of him emerges, stronger, more disciplined, more focused. This is the man he can be, the one who rises before the sun, who trains relentlessly and reads voraciously. This man operates in silence, fueled by an inner fire that burns away all distractions. He's the epitome of resilience, the personification of grit. All the pain, all the setbacks, they've forged him into a weapon of precision, honed and sharpened until there's no room for error. Every time you keep going when it hurts, every time you shut out distractions, you pull further away from him, from the version of yourself that lost. He tosses the phone onto the table, severing the ties that bind him to the old life. He's done playing games. It's time to get serious. Now, the montage begins. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months. He's running, pushing his limits, enduring high-intensity workouts that would make even the toughest competitor break a sweat. He's taking ice-cold showers that shock his system into alertness, invigorating his senses and preparing him for the battles ahead. His movements are precise, economical, efficient, driven by an inner force that refuses to be contained. He's lifting weights, not just any weights, monumental weights that test the very boundaries of human strength. He runs, not because he loves running, but because every stride takes him further away from the life that once held him captive. And as he pushes through the pain, the agony becomes his ally, separating him from the weak version of himself, the one that's fading away into oblivion. He lifts, not to impress anyone, but to prove to himself that he's stronger than the doubts that plague his mind. He endures, not because he enjoys suffering, but because he understands that true strength is forged in the fires of adversity. And so he keeps going, pushing through the pain, shutting out the noise, ignoring the whispers of defeat that echo in his ears. As the weak version watches from afar, fear contorting his face, the strong version only focuses on the road ahead. He's not just running a race. He's outrunning the shadows of his past. He's not just lifting weights. He's lifting himself out of the abyss. He's not just enduring the pain. He's transforming it into power, using it as fuel to propel himself forward. And as the weak version fades away, becoming a mere specter of his former self, the strong version stands tall, a beacon of hope in the darkness. He's no longer the man he once was. He's become someone better, stronger, more resolute. And as he looks out at the world, ready to conquer it, he knows that the man he once was will never hold him down again. So listen up, because this is your wake-up call. Either you rise and lead your life, or he does. So choose. Because one of you won't survive. If you found this video valuable, show us some love by hitting the like button.